Well, hello everyone. The Ontario Gardener here, back with another episode of Toasty Turkey Town. You may be saying to yourself, is this series not over yet? The answer is no, it's not. And the funny thing is, like quite a few episodes ago, maybe 5 episodes ago, I was thinking to myself, could I just like throw the run just to move on to something else? And the problem is I can't even lose on purpose. Like, I don't have it. It's not in my nature to lose on purpose, which is funny in itself. Now, what we're going to be doing here is I moved some things around here. I talked about this at the end of last episode. So basically what I want to do down here is have 2 frozen preps. Excuse me. 2 frozen preps with nut loaf. Because I could basically have 3 nut loaves plus an extra one, which I could set in the sink or set somewhere else. Because we're going through it and then sacrificing having the potatoes ready. Now, it does worry me a bit. But I think we'll be okay. The biggest issue is if I put something, which I might actually do something like this. Now that I'm thinking about it, if I do something like, no, that's not going to work anyway, because the grabber is just going to grab it. So I'll leave it like that. I'm thinking to send. How do I send something? If I accidentally put something on here and there's nothing on this one, it'll send it to here and it'll get stuck and it'll never come back, which is a big problem. But we have to, like, we're at that stage right now. So what I'm going to do basically is empty all of this. Dump them in here, grab this, burn it. I mean, is it any better having it here? I think no, because what I'll end up doing by accident is I'll accidentally throw something in here, like a full plate of something. I have to try to remember to pick this. I mean, again, if this is backed up here, then I can put something on here. It's not going to teleport back. But I got to try to get it through my head to pick this up before I grab the plate. It may be a bit to get used to, but it's going to be the only way that's going to work for us. So I think we're just going to jump right into it. Still have 6 groups, same as yesterday. It's just getting used to this new layout. Having the double nut loaf, I think, is going to be helpful. It's just a lot to do. But let's just do it. See what happens, right? We're going to dump one in here. One. Oh shoot, I got to block that table off now to think about it. Hopefully no one sits there. They don't. Okay, there's 2. There's 3. That's fine. That one came through. That one's fine, obviously. This one's going to be blocked off here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this garbage and burn this right away. And I want to get a nut loaf going right away. Again, I have nothing else to chop on, so I'm kind of stuck as far as the speed of making nut loaf. But I want to get the nut loaf out, or at least made and then portioned, and then we can go from there. All right, what do you guys want here? Oh, all right. A lot more seed than I was thinking of, but that's okay. Again, you can't portion this off of a danger hob for some. I don't know why you can't, because you can off a safety hob, and you can portion other things off a danger hob, but nonetheless, that is besides the point. All right, I think it's key to get this first group out as fast as possible. So I want to get this done. I know I'm literally... Ooh, no, I missed. I wanted to grab that one. It's okay, I'll grab this one. I was going to try to grab that one there, because it was ready in the chop phase, but that's okay. I'll do that. All right. All right, we got... that should not send it through. It does not. Okay, good. I just have to keep an eye on that. We have a bean on toast. How many potatoes? Yeah, doing it that way is fine. I just can't... Just have to make sure that there's always a potato ready to go, or you end up screwing yourself big time. Any more? Let's get a double salad and then get a broccoli going. A lot of greenery today. A couple plain salads, no problem. Hey, getting this first group out before the second group comes in would be a huge help. This is going to be... Remember, we have a full mash here. We loaded up. Oh, I spoke too soon. We have a mash with a bean on toast. That should be the last one, right? That's it. Okay, good. Everybody get up and get out. Oh, perfect. That's great. What I'm going to actually do, though, is I'm going to let them sit up there for a little bit. Or should I get them seated? I don't know. Let's get them seated, because I want to get another nut loaf made. Jeez, that is a mouthful. Again, if this was a rapid mixer, that'd be better. But it's not a rapid mixer, so it doesn't matter. I mean, if we get a rapid mix, but then again, we have to be careful with the pies then, because we only have the one cooking device for the pies. So there's trade-offs for everything. Speaking of pies, I want to get that going right now. This is going to come off of here. Boom, boom, boom. There's this one. Again, there's no indicator when you're at the second piece of this, which is fine. All right, we got... Oh, that's not it. I'm like giving them the whole pot. This one. That's a lot of shoot, man. It's a whole 2 full pots, really. It's a lot of shoot. All right, well, we might as well get the other soup on. Oh, that was a mistake. No, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. This is going to go back to here. Yeah, I kind of made a little mistake there. Shoot, that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, obviously you can see what the mistake was, right, guys? As I used up this one spot for this, but I don't have any other place to put it, so that's okay. All right, we're okay here. We're okay. That's group 2 that's in right now. We have to have this coming out next. This one's done. Boom. So I always like to have my soup like ready to go. Pies were good. Everything else we're good on. I just have to get this done, and we're gonna be fine. All right, that's good. All right, let's just start serving here. We got a. I hope we got some of this. All right, we got one here. We need another potato. How many bean on toast? No bean on toast, and oh yeah, we one bean on toast. Okay. All right, let's just start banging it out here. We got a ton of nut loaf. There's 1 nut loaf. There's 2 nut loaves. See, this is exactly why I wanted to have more than what I had, because we're using it. We're using. Look at that. We used all the nut loaf up. We got this. We have a plain lettuce with a brock. We have a red with a masher. Again, the whole thing with the potatoes is mainly, excuse me, an issue in the beginning when they're not backed up. But like they're backed up right now. We need just a mash, right? But because everything's backed up, we're fine. I'm going to keep trying. All right, they do want dessert, so we're going to have to be a little bit... Oh, shoot. Darn it all. See, the only issues with having teleporters here instead of something else is that you pick things up by accident, and then you're like, whoopsies, you know. I got to get another nut on. Another nut loaf on, I should say. Do the onion. Onions, I mean, it doesn't matter which way you do it. The onion, it chops faster. The nuts take longer to chop. Does it really matter? No, but, you know. No, but you know. All right, the biggest issue is right now, because we have that third group coming in right now. We got to be a little a little bit more careful. This is going to be done any second. Come on. All right, this is good. I'm going to burn all these out. Get all these out. All right, and these guys are going to be on dessert. 1 affogato, 2 affogato, 3 affogato. This one. This thing with having so many different desserts, I can't do my fast speed with my ice cream speed. You know me. I'm Mr. Speedy when it comes to ice cream, and I can't even be that speedy. All right, so the desserts are really the pain in the butt, because they just take so much time to do, especially because we have the pie business as well. The nut loaf we're actually good on right now. Let's burn through these, well, in the sense of getting them out. So I think both groups are on. Oh, they're all mains. Okay. Bean on toast. How many mash? 1 mash. That bean is out, is empty, which is fine. This is how many mash? No more. We got another broccoli up. A nut loaf with another broccoli. All right, let's just start serving. We got a bunch of oysters. For today. If you can get those first initial 2 or 3 out super fast, it's really helpful. Bounce that out. Come on. We got, what do we got? Oh, no. We don't need the other groups already. Again, that would be group 4. We got a plain lettuce. How many more sides? Another potato up. Oops, that was a okay. Okay then, my friend. That would have been that could have really been a big problem. I mean, well, okay, okay. You know what I'm talking about. It wasn't that big a problem. All right, this should be the last one. All right, no dessert, please, no dessert. All right, no dessert there. We're fine. No rush. We have one more group coming in. As far as I know, we have one more. All right, the beans are up here now. Got to get used to where I have things sitting, right? This one. All right, so we're actually fine here. I'm going to leave that one in there, just as I always do that. I always wait around. All right, I'm thinking, what is this, soup already? No, we don't need more soup. We need, I need to get this on. Because the problem is, if you end up getting, say you get a bunch of apple pies, you're like, okay, what are you going to do with them? Nothing, right? All right, everything else is stocked up, except this is a carrot. A little nervous here, guys. All right, let's just get these guys out. All right, that's that good. All right, I think we're okay. Well, we have one. We're okay in the sense of that we have one group coming in yet, and we have a free table. I'm just basically just using the table. Let's just compact these a bit. The problem is I can't do anything about the nut loaf business until because I only have one hob. Oops. They can sit outside for 2 seconds. And let's see, let's unload that. All right, now we're good. Everybody's in. Let's get them. All right. Oh my God. So, do we have more than 4 salads? We have exactly 4 salads. How many potatoes? Of course, we're going through potatoes like mad right now. Because before I'm like, oh, we're not going through that many potatoes. Yeah, we are going through them like crazy. All right, 3 potatoes, and we have a bunch of doubles too. All right. There's one. We have another double with a mash. We'll get that one out right now. We have plenty of mash. Because, again, we always have a reserve. I don't know how many is in the reserve, but we do have a reserve of mash, a little bit of mash reserve. We have a blue with a brock. One of these broccolis, I was going to say, one of these broccolis is going to run out very quickly. We have one nutter loaf. Okay, we got this. We got bean on toast. Boom, boom. We got a plain brock with a plain toast. I think we're going to be all right here, guys. We have another plain toasty, and that should be the not the day. Should be the group. No dessert. Oh, no dessert is good for me, man. Because now there's no rush to get any of these groups out. It feels like I'm going so slow. There's no rush now at all because the last group is in. We have all of our sides. Let's get another nut loaf going. We got to do tomatoes though. I want to get this nut loaf cooking, and then I want to get get the nut loaf cooking, and then get some more tomatoes out. It cooks so slow anyway. You could easily get 4 of these done, you know. Cannot believe I think we have something like 15 different dishes right now, which is just insane if you think about it. 15 dishes. Basically, we get one new dish every 3 days, and we should get dough, right? All right, these guys are on soup. What am I doing? This one, and then how many soups? When you don't have that speed boost, it feels like the trainers are just so slow, and they're not slow at all. Yeah, I know the timer's up there. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. All right, we got this one. This one we can put over here. Slap this down. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, what the heck? That's gonna go in there. This will chop it up. Chop. All right, I think I'll get this other group down here. A little bit of time. Might as well do it now. I don't want to. I hate risking it, waiting to the last second, because then that's where you can have mistakes. Put that in there. Put this puppy here. Boom, boom. I don't know. It's almost like, would it be better to have a bunch more freezers? But I don't think so. Because a freezer and a frozen prep hold 7. 2 freezers only hold 6. But I don't know. All right. So we're up here. Oh my gosh. We got a bunch of... I'm going to run this just to get this out of the way. Bunch of... we don't have any potatoes. And I ran a potato anyway. That was so dumb. That was silly. All right. We got this one done. We got a couple doubles up. How many mash? A couple mash. All right, you know what? Let's just start. Just do it. Because if I don't just start serving, I get really confused on what has to be served yet. So I'm like, might as well just do it. Just do it. And of course, I serve a stinking potato, and no one even wants a potato. All right, we got another nut loaf with a brock, of course. I think we have one more portion of brock in that. Do we have any more? We don't need any more brock. We have a double salad. Hey, we're gonna be fine here, guys. Unless they want like crazy amount of desserts. Ooh, how many more bean on toast do we need? We have one more, right? And was that the order? That's it. Hey, that's it, guys. Well, for that order, we're not done yet. Hey, whew, now we're almost, not gonna be cooked. Thank you very much. Now we don't actually have to clear this table, but I want to have enough plates, so I might as well just clear some of them. Alrighty, beans are stocked up. What can we get? What can we load up on? Nothing really. Another nut loaf for sure we can do. Yeah, we'll have enough just for one more. And granted, these guys may take nut loaf, so we may actually be a bit kind of not behind on it, but I think we're doing okay. Excuse me. Doing okay. Now the only issue that will cause us problems after today is if we go up to 7 groups, which we very well may go up to 7 groups. I know, timer, just chill out over there. We very may well go up to 7 groups, because sometimes it does that. Like it's it's 15%, but it's like, is it 15%? You know what I mean? All right, what do you guys want? You guys want soup anyway? Excuse me. Let's say that that could have been bad. That could have been bad news, bears. The question is, do I make a new soup up? I think I'm going to. Basically just ditch this one. Actually, I pick that up and just burn that. I love, like, the composting bin is so awesome, by the way. Like, I never really gave it much credit, but it's really, really helpful. It's really, really good. Because basically you can put 5 items in. I think it's 5 items. And you basically burn it, and it goes away. Like, it's... How awesome is that, honestly? Right, we're just kind of doing a little bit of housekeeping right now. I mean, is it worth dumping away, throwing away 2 portions of soup to make 2 pots of soup? Yeah, of course it is. So we have plenty of time to do it. All right, how many? Excuse me. We have 2 nut. We actually have 3 nut loaves. So what I want to do is I want to get another nut loaf made now, because we'll use it. We'll use all of it, right? Again, this is just stocking it for the next day, so there's less and less to do. I like how they're kind of all in order. I'm just gonna wait for this to finish. We have plenty of time. We need 3 brocks, 2 mash, 3 mash, 3 brocks, 3 mash. All right, let's just do a little bit of that. There's 1. There's 3 brock and 3 mash. Might as well get the brock out now, because it's done. Look at that. We're actually going to need another brock as well. Can I do this quickly? Of course I can. And then we got what? A mash with what? A mash with a double. We have a red with a patat. We have a blue with a... Well, we need a lot of mash. I think we're going to run out of mash semi-soon-ish. Any bean on toast? 1 bean on toast. That bean's going to... Ooh, that bean's not out either. Okay, interesting. All right, never mind then. Never mind. We have another... No, we got a couple plain salads. Oh, actually, we have 3 plain. 3 double salads. Now, here's where I would wish they don't want dessert. That's it. Can I get a couple of these made? They want dessert. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm actually going to toss this pot of beans. Boop. And get a fresh pot on. I think what I'm actually going to do also is I'm going to ditch this. And I'm going to get a... Where the potatoes on? Get that. I have to kind of do some swippy swap in here a bit. I'm just going to get this done. Because why not? There's no reason, to not stock up on everything. See, everything, all the frozen preps of everything is full right now. And that is exactly what you want. How many pies? Ooh, I got to clear these tables, though. Kind of forgot about that. Oh, I didn't forget. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't forget. I just don't want to do it. It's alright. I can just hand wash these 2. Not a problem. We don't actually need plates anymore, but I do want to leave that spot, the thing open. Look at that. The mash is done already. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. Everything is full. Well, mostly full. I think this one has 1 missing. Excuse me. Alright. Hopefully they don't want a lot of... Hey, you only want 2 apple pies, which is fine. The problem, again, though, is that because of the coffee sitting there, it's going to start serving them coffee. So we'll miss out on 2 of these, which is fine. Oh, wait, how many affogatos we want? We got 1, 2 affogato, 3 affogato. We have 4, right? And we want what? This one. Oops. All right, let's bang that one out. Do I have time to get one? I'll better get 1 on. 1 on. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad, guys. Everything's stocked up. The whole thing with the oh my god, look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 things. 15. So everything that we had was used at least once. Coffee was used twice. That's the least amount. Avocado was 7. And it's funny that avocado was the second least used thing. I used, I think, 4 of them for the last table. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The biggest thing was the breakfast, the beans on toast. You really go through a lot of that. The salad, of course. What a day, guys. But, man, we are like, I keep getting research desks. And the reason why I keep getting research desks is because I don't have a research desk, right? The way the research desks work is it's a staple item every day until you get one. And then your chance of getting a second one is there until you hit a certain day. Then it goes down, down, down. But because I don't have one, the game recognizes that I don't have one, of course, so then I have to keep doing it. Now, one thing I was going to say real quick that this popped up is if these would combine with each other, the autumn maps would be ridiculous because you'd basically be serving one dish to the whole table. I'm glad they don't combine. If they did, people would abuse them because all you do is just use these. Line up 5 or 6 of them in a row. You'll be serving one dish. Like, I wish they would. Okay, I don't want them to combine because I wish I would be. I guess, okay, put it this way. I guess I wish they would combine in the beginning and no one had a thought of it, and me discovering that, hey, you can line up 10 of these tables and serve one dish. But, of course, it doesn't work that way now, does it? All right, guys. Again, we're basically doing 1 day per episode now because we're at 21 minutes. 19, 18 minutes of gameplay. It takes a long time. And look at that. We're at day 6. Or, excuse me. We're at still expecting 6 groups. So, unless we have some kind of catastrophic failure, we'll make it to OT day 40. Like, we have 1 more day to go. After today, we will get another dish. And I don't know what dish we could get that won't end our run. I mean, if we get meat soup or tomato soup would be the best dish we could get right now. There's 2 things. One is if we would get filet. We don't have fillets yet. Filet would be perfect because it would give us no problems because we're already set up for that. The other one would be tomato soup because we have the mixer. We can make the sauce and the chopped tomato for the tomato soup. Again, we don't have a frozen prep for the tomato soup, but we would figure that out. Maybe we would sacrifice one of the nut loaf ones to put tomato soup in that, or one of the freezers with mash in it or something. I don't know. We would figure that out. Wow. I mean, run killers would be something like any spiny fish, crab case. It'd be impossible. It'd be impossible to do it. If we get that card with no other choice, I would end the series. If we get anything like tomato toppings, I don't know where we put stuff like that. If we get anything like chips, would be manageable, kind of. I don't know where we put them. Again, where are we putting things? Onion rings again could be manageable because we have the ingredients for them. But again, is where will we put them? Veg pies we could do. Or meat pies we could do. I'd rather get veg pies, but again, they'd be to order. I don't know, guys. Doesn't matter. It just, like I've been thinking about, just like how could we do a total remodel here? Again, like I talked about moving the fish, but the issue is we don't have things to replace other things. We don't have freezers laying around. We don't have stuff. I mean, in hindsight, I should have kept the blueprint cabinets and stocked up on things like freezers and frozen preps just for the future. But we're beyond that at this point. We're beyond that. It doesn't matter. Like having another counter, just one extra space somewhere would be helpful. But there's literally no other spaces in this map that I could lay out something. As far as I know, there's no space to put anything. I mean, we could ditch this, which would be a disaster. I mean, basically what we would do is we would swap this one and we would get rid of the jiggle bin. And we would just have to keep an eye on this because this would constantly feed into this while it's pulling out seeds. Then it would stop, of course. That would be a choice. If we get one of we'll see. But anyway, guys, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. It'd be much appreciated. And if you're enjoying this series, this got to be like episode 29 by now, right? Episode 30? You guys tell me because it'll be obviously in the description above. But, wow. If you're enjoying this series, please consider leaving me a subscribe. I think I've earned it at this point. OT Day 39, solo. And the funny thing is, this is, not to get off track, is this is still my first go at the autumn map. I do have my other leafy green series. Other than that, I haven't played the auto maps with any other dishes, any other maps. Like, this is it. This is, like, however many episodes are out right now at the time of watching this, that's how, or sorry, at the time of recording this, that's how many days I've been playing this. I think it's been 28 days so far, which is just insane to think about it. Anyway, guys, just if you're liking this stuff, please consider leaving me a subscribe. I'd love to hit 6,000 subscribers, within the next month or so. It'd be really, really, really helpful. I have a lot of guides coming out. I have a lot more automation coming out. And once this series, I'll give you guys a bit of a insight here. If you made it this far, you'll obviously get the information behind the scenes. Is when this episode or when this series is over, I will be jumping right back into other series. I'm not sure if I want to continue doing autumn type series, or because it just gets to be so long if you do it properly, or should I jump back into doing my fast series where I get to franchise and that's it, and just say okay cool, and then go to franchise and then go to next tier, then tier. Do you want to see me do tiered runs? Do you want to see me do fast automation runs with hot dogs and hamburgers? Do you want me to do fast runs like that? Do you want me to start doing some modded games? Now, I don't even know how I would do modded games, honestly. It's do I spawn everything in as needed, or what do I don't know what makes it interesting. So do you guys want me to do a modded series, or I basically I'll play on a normal map, but do you want me just to spawn everything in as I need it? Will that be good content for you guys? I don't know. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. Again, once this series ends, I'll likely do a bit of a recap video and then see what you guys want as far as PlateUp for the future. I do want to get into other games like Factorio. I'll be playing Eco. Again, if you don't make it this far in the video, you're not going to know of any of this stuff. But Eco, Factorio, I want to get back to the Dyson Sphere program. A lot more city builder, simulation, automation games that I kind of like my diehard games aside from PlateUp. So anyway, guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much. You can just tell me to shut up now. I'll see you guys in the next Toasty Turkey 10 episode. Take care now.